next step is we are going to get our questions about the snails ready, because before we read, we like to have some questions. So here's our question words. Read as I write. What's that word?
Question.
What?
What? Where? When? What? When? Where? Why? How?
Those are our question words. Read them again.
What? Where? When? What? Why? How?
And we're going to write some questions before we read that we have about snails. Like we might have a question that went like this. What's that word?
What? Where? Do snails live? What do snails do? Live. What do snails do?
Ah, we could have this question.
What do snails? Where do live?
Let's read what we have so far. Ready, go.
What do snails do? Where do snails live?
And we'll add. Is there more space for more?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's read them though. Ready, go.
What do snails do? Where do snails live?
So this is a book I brought that has a lot of information about snails. It's a non-fiction book. That means it has lots of information. And we're going to look in this book to see if I can answer some of our questions. There's a special part. There are, I know, isn't that weird? There's a special part of this book that lets us know where to find information quickly. Table of contents. You already know that. It says contents. These are all the parts of the book. Do we see any of our questions here? Was this one of our questions?
Yes.
What are snails? Did we write that question there?
What
Nope.
are snails?
What do snails look like? Is that one of our questions?
What?
No.
What do snails?
How big are snails? Was that one of ours?
No.
Nope. How are snails born?
No.
Oh, it's so interesting, but it wasn't one of our questions. How do snails grow?
No.
What do snails eat?
Yes.
Did we have that question?
No.
Oh, we didn't have that question. All right.
Almost.
Where do snails live?
Yes.
That's one of our questions. Is it this one?
No. Yes.
Okay, let's put a little dot. We're going to answer that one first. What page do we need to read? Where do snails live? 18. Is that going to be in the beginning or the middle or the end?
And the middle.
The middle. So I'm going to go a few pages in. Let's see, that's 11, 13, 15, getting closer, 17,
18.
and 18 will be next. Wow. Do you see our same question here? Where do snails live? And here it shows a picture. What do you think this is?
A rock.
A big rock.
And
And are they on top or under?
Under.
And what is it like under there? Look at this.
They live in the rock.
Yeah, under the rock.
In the
And
shell.
they're all stuck together in their shells. And look at here, they're inside of like a wall or hedges and grass. And what do they like? Damp, dark places. Now let's go over here. You can often find snails under stones. Stones is another word for this. What's that?
Stone is a
Rock. So you can call them rocks or you can call them stones. After it has been raining, you may see them climbing up walls. Snails can cling very tightly tightly to walls and stones. Okay, so we learned some more things about them. Where do they like to live? Under stones. And after rain, they climb up walls. So, was it raining this morning?
Yes.
So when it's lunch, you should go look where?
I already saw it one.
Yeah, they love the rain. Why do you think they love the rain? They like it when it's damp. And damp is the same as wet. Wet and damp. Is this too low for you guys?
Yeah.
So next page we read all of it.
Damp.
As description, that means what they look like. Look. I'll put some little eyes here so we can remember that. What they look like. What is this word? Do you know this word?
Happy.
Habitat. Say it for me.
Habitat.
Habitat. Say it again.
Habitat.
You heard that word before?
Yeah.
Where they live.
We learned it in
Good. Ooh, here's a big word. I'll say it, then you say it. Behavior.
Behavior.
That means how they act or what they can do.
They can do anything what they want.
Well, not anything they want, what they can do.
Look at
This word, you know, diet. Diet. That means what they
eat. Ants. Eat. They don't eat ants.
enemies. That means who wants to eat them. And then life cycle is their whole life from when they're born until they die. Okay, so where should we put what we just learned here? Where do snails live? Where do we need to put that up here? Anybody see which box it is? Which box is where we're going to put that information? I'm going to switch this over a little bit. Would you like to come and show us? Stand up. What words should I write here so we can remember? You can look at the page here. You can look at here. What words do you think I should write? What do you think?
Where do snails live?
Yeah, but what are we going to say?
What do snails eat?
Where do they like to live? Where do they like to live?
In gardens.
In gardens. So we could write gardens.
In rocks. Rocks and stones.
Good. What about the rocks and stones? On top or under?
Grass.
Rock.
Under
And what kind of a place do they like?
grass.
It needs to be
Wet.
and
Damp.
dark.
Dark.
Damp,
And
wet,
and dark.
dark.
And this is grass.
And they like grass too. All right. Now I'm going to make some pictures up here so we can remember some of these things.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Let's see. Under rocks, what should I draw?
A rock.
A rock, and what's going to be under it?
Snails.
Snails. Let's see.
Yeah.
Damp, wet, and dark. What am I going to draw?
Snail.
Make some little raindrops like that.
And a snail first.
And maybe make it dark.
Plants.
Dark.
There's plants.
And there's plants.
And gardening ring.
Ah.
Plants and gardening. Grass and gardening.
Here's some garden.
And some leaves.
And here's the grass.
And more rocks.
All right. Is that
And a
everything?
big stone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
First, think about what we know about snails. Then we talked everything we know about snails. Then we wrote our questions about snails. And then we used which part of this book to help us find them?
Table of contents.
Table of contents. And then we can read. And after we learn something, where do we put it? On our notes. The next step, which I don't have time for, is you're going to use these notes to write all your own information about snails. You can use all these words to help you. Got that?
Yes.
Is this fun? Pretty interesting, huh?